First topic looks at different presentation views, which includes the features of the different viewing options and how to switch between the various available views. The second topic focuses on best practice on naming your presentation slides, the things you should consider when putting titles on your slides. In the third topic, you'll learn about editing the appearance of your slides. You'll learn things like changing the layout of slides, using templates, and altering the background color of slides. The next topic will show you how to add slides, with whatever layout you want. We'll then look at copying and moving slides, between open presentations and also within a presentation. Topic number 7 will show you how to edit the master slide, including how to insert graphics. Finally, we'll look at adding slide numbering. Most presentation applications offer a number of different presentation views. The one you choose will probably depend upon what you're doing at that time. Are you creating the presentation, organizing it, editing it, or actually presenting it? The default or normal view type is, well, normal view. Use this view when you're writing and designing your presentation slide by slide. It lets you navigate around the presentation using thumbnails, which you can see on the left-hand side. If you need to arrange or organize the sequence or order of your slides, choose Slide Sorter View. As you can see, this view displays thumbnails of all your slides, which makes organizing and rearranging easy. A very useful and flexible view is Outline View. In this view, it's easy to edit and move between slides in the presentation. Also, this option lets you paste content from a Word document directly onto a slide, which is probably the easiest and quickest way to create a new slide. Another viewing option is Slideshow View. When you select this view, the slides occupy the entire screen. You could think of it as the full screen view. You would probably use this view when presenting your presentation to an audience. Switching between the different views is easy. The default setting is Normal View. Presentations will always open in Normal View. The easiest way to change from one view to another is to use the command buttons on the status bar, which you'll find at the very bottom of the screen. If you want to use Slide Sorter View, click on the icon with the 4 squares in the status bar. Or if you want to use Slideshow View, click on the icon on the right-hand side, as shown here. And if you want Outline View, just select the View tab from the ribbon and then click on Outline View. It's always a good idea to give each slide a name or title. It helps you to organize your presentation, and it helps your audience to follow it. But there are certain best practices when naming presentation slides that you should keep in mind. For instance, let's say you're creating a slide containing tips on how to edit an essay. Well, you could call it an assemblage of ideas and propositions that you should probably adhere to when you are making changes and meliorations to your essay before you submit it to a university professor. Well, you could call it that, but would it be a good title? No, it wouldn't, would it? In fact, it would be a terrible title, because it's everything that a good title should not be. First of all, the title of a slide should be simple and precise. It should describe what's on the title as directly, briefly and accurately as possible. Second, the title should be interesting and attention-grabbing, similar to how newspaper headlines are written, almost like a strong, impactful bullet point. The title should also be easy to read, and that means a minimum font size of at least 14. And finally, it's important to avoid complicated terms. Make sure it can be understood easily and straight away. Let's look again at our not very good slide title. Is it simple and precise? No, it's not. In fact, it's the opposite. It's overly complicated and imprecise. Is it interesting and attention-grabbing? Again, no. Most people probably wouldn't even read it. Is it easy to read? No, not at all. In fact, it's quite difficult to read. Does it avoid complicated terms? Actually, it seems to use complicated terms completely unnecessarily. Assemblage, propositions, melioration. So how about this as an alternative title? 10 Tips for Excellent Editing. Better? It's much better because it's everything that a good title should be. It's simple and precise. It's interesting and attention-grabbing. It's easy to read. And it avoids using any complicated terms. And that's what makes for a great slide title. Most presentation applications offer a lot of flexibility and give the user a lot of control when creating a presentation. One example of this is how they allow you to edit the appearance of slides. Specifically, you can change the slide layout, apply design templates to your slides, change the background color on one or all of your slides, and add a slide with a specific slide layout. Let's look first at how to change the way objects are laid out on slides. There are a few simple steps to follow when changing the slide layout. First, click on Layout under the Home tab on the ribbon. Then select the desired layout. In this case, Comparison. The layout of the slide will change as shown. Now let's see how to improve your presentation's appearance by applying a design template to the entire presentation. To apply a design template, first select the Design tab from the ribbon. Next, select the desired theme. In this case, Celestial. This has added the template to every slide in the presentation. It's also possible to change the background color of an individual slide or of all slides. Again, there are a few simple steps to doing this. First, right-click on the desired slide. Then click on Format Background. And then select Color and select the desired color. To apply the same background to the entire presentation, click on Apply to All button. The background will be added to every slide in the presentation. Finally, let's now look at how to add a new slide with a specific layout. And once again, there are a few simple steps to follow. To begin, click on the New Slide drop-down menu. Next, select the desired layout. Let's take Comparison. You can see that the slide with the selected layout has been added. Another feature that most presentation applications allow is copying and moving slides. It's possible to copy slides between open presentations, to move slides between open presentations, to copy slides within open presentations, and to move slides within open presentations. If you want to copy slides between presentations, follow these steps. Start by selecting the desired slides. In this case, select slides 2, 3, and 4.
To select multiple slides, hold down the Control key and click on the desired slides.
Now click on Copy in the ribbon. Roll the mouse over the icon in the taskbar. A preview of open presentations will appear. Click on the presentation you want. In this case, click on Latest Report. Next, click between slides 3 and 4. Then click on Paste in the ribbon. As you can see now, the slides have been copied. If you need to move slides between presentations, follow these steps. Select the slides that you want to move. In this case, select slides 2, 3 and 4.
To select multiple slides, hold down the Control key and click on the desired slides.
Next, click on Cut in the ribbon. Then roll the mouse over the icon in the taskbar. A preview of open presentations will appear. Click on the presentation you want. For this exercise, let's click on Latest Report. Next, click between slides 3 and 4. Then click on Paste in the ribbon, and you can see that the slides have been moved.
You can also copy slides within a presentation. To do this, follow these steps.
First, select the slides that you want to copy. For this demonstration, let's select slide numbers 2, 3 and 4.
To select multiple slides, hold down the Control key and click on the desired slides.
Click on Copy in the ribbon. Now select a position in the thumbnail view where you want to copy the slides to. Let's click between slides 5 and 6. Now click on Paste in the ribbon. As you can see, the slides have been copied. Finally, it's possible to move slides within presentations. Just follow these steps. Start by selecting the slides that you want to move. We're going to move slide numbers 2, 3 and 4.
You can select multiple slides by holding down the Control key and clicking on the desired slides.
Next, click on Cut in the ribbon. When you've done that, select a position in the thumbnail view where you want to move the slides to. In this case, click between slide 2 and 3. Now click on Paste. As you can see, the slides have been moved. Developing a great presentation isn't just creating and adding new slides. Sometimes improvement means deleting slides. Let's see how you would go about deleting slides. Start by selecting the slide or slides to be deleted.
You can select multiple slides by holding down the Control key and clicking on the desired slides.
When you've done that, right-click on the selected slides and select Delete, or just press Delete on the keyboard. You can see that the slides have been deleted. A slide master, or master slide, is a key slide within a presentation. It stores information about the theme and slide layouts of a presentation, including the background, colour, fonts, effects, placeholder sizes, and positioning. The main benefit to using slide masters is that you can make universal style changes to every slide in your presentation, including ones added later to the presentation, by simply adding those changes to the master slides. This can save a lot of time. Let's look at how to insert a picture in the master slide. First, on the View tab, click Slide Master. In Slide Master View, the Slide Master appears at the top of the thumbnail pane with related options beneath it. Then select whatever master slide layout you want. Next, click on the Insert tab and select Pictures. Now select the image that you want to insert and click on Insert. Position the inserted image to wherever you want it on the slide. Finally, click on Close Master View. You'll see that the image has been added to all slides within the presentation. Removing a picture from the master slide is just as easy as adding one. Start by clicking on View and then select Slide Master. Then click on the Slide Master at the top. Select the image you want to delete and press Delete. Finally, click on Close Master View. You can see that the image has been removed from the entire presentation. In the final part of this lesson, we're going to look at how to add text, dates, and slide numbers to a presentation. So let's get started. To insert a footer with the date, text, and slide number, just follow these steps. First, click on the Insert tab and select Header and Footer. Now check all the boxes labelled Date and Time, Slide Number, and Footer. After checking the box labelled Footer, enter whatever text you want in the text box next to the label Footer. If you want to insert the footer only to that slide, you would click Apply. To insert the footer to every slide in the presentation, click on Apply to All. In our case, select Apply to All. Having followed these simple steps, the footer with date, slide number and text has been added to the entire presentation.
Knowledge check. practical exercises.
In this lesson, we learned how to create a presentation. To begin with, we looked at the different presentation views and discussed how the view you opt for, whether normal, slide sorter, outline or slideshow, depends on whether you want to create, organize, edit or present the presentation. We then considered some best practices on naming presentation slides. That slide titles should be simple and precise, interesting and attention-grabbing, easy to read, and avoid any complicated terms. When we came to the topic on editing the appearance of slides, we looked at things like changing the layout of slides, using templates, and altering the background colour of slides. As well as how to add slides, we went through the processes involved in copying and moving slides, whether between open presentations or within a presentation. Then we looked at the role and the importance of the master slide, and we saw too how to edit the master slide. We ended the lesson with a brief overview of how to add text, dates and slide numbers to a presentation.